My dear friends, once more, welcome to another edition of our program, Omega Inspirational Nuggets. In this program, we look at issues that affect our lives and we try to make sense of it using our knowledge of emotive therapy, rational emotive therapy, and we garnish it with a scripture because we believe that our life can be more fulfilling if we can get wisdom from the scripture and make use of it. After all, our job is also to preach and preach for those who need to have it in a practical way. And so we try to make the faith in God to be practical. You know, one of our last few programs that we had, we were talking about vacation, and we saw vacation as the next level to relieving yourself from stress, burnout, depression, and social anxiety. And one of our brother who is based in Germany followed the program, the one that we had the title as vacation, followed it keenly, and then he coincidentally, as God will have it, he was in a place, he went to one corner, and then he overheard some friends arguing. Can you imagine? They were arguing on the issue of vacation. Each one of them said that, okay, the sun is a bit reduced now. Each one says that his vacation was the best on the ground that he spent the highest, it was most expensive, more expensive compared to the other. And so the two brothers almost exchanged feasts. So this our brother who listened, who followed the argument and the guys almost fighting, wrote to me. If you go to our comment section, you'll find the question there. He wrote to me to ask. He requested that if we have a program on vacation, it may help people to understand maybe the significance of vacation, the essence of vacation. And he was clear. He said that he was asking that is vacation, the value of vacation, or the importance of vacation, or the more important vacation is based on how much was spent in the hotel, in the eating, the drinking, or what. So he really wanted to know. That was his own point, because he felt that vacation was not about the cost. But he said, okay, no, you should present it to us here. We can discuss about that. My name is Mike Oju Buka, and I'm glad to have you there, my dear friends. Please welcome to another edition of our program. We are happy to have you there, and we are glad that you are always there to join us. We are still having our vacation here, and we enjoy the fact that you are there to follow with us. Please, 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 do not forget to click like, to share, and to make your comments known at the comment section. We are always glad to hear from you once you send your question. Like what we have now, this program is an answer to one of our brothers' question. So maybe the next program may just be an answer to your own question. So please don't hesitate to send your question to us. Of course, we are glad to answer your question, make a response. Listen, the point that this brother was raising is very, very important, and it's a very, very nice issue. He wants to know, what should we consider as the essence of a vacation? Is it the cost? Please, have you subscribed? If you are a returning subscriber, double taster to you. We are glad because you have come again, and we trust that you will keep on coming. If you are a new viewer, new person, to you, and we are glad that you should be able to do that and come again. Please recommend this channel to somebody else who can come and join the family, because we say, yeah, you belong here, you belong here. And in this program, everybody's opinion counts, so nobody knows what the other person. The program is a research of whatever people are raised as topic. So what we're discussing today is not only my opinion, but the opinions of scholars, the opinion of those who know better as far as the area of research is concerned. It's like the camera is a bit dark. So dear friends, we are really glad if at all we can be able to follow it keenly. Let me benefit of this brother has a bicycle here. If you can follow it keenly from you, please, we'll be glad to have you there. So please send us your reactions, make your comments, ask your questions. We are always glad to answer and to make reaction to whatever you have given. So we are glad to have you here. So please, vacation. What is the essence of vacation? Why should people go on vacation? What do we intend to benefit when coming back from vacation. You see, first of all, there are five main factors that may precipitate the need for vacation. Vacation is not just what a family call parazar. No. Vacation is not just for nothing. Vacation is intended to achieve a goal. Guess what? Do you know that 31% of the deaths in the world is caused by a leading sickness? This leading cause of death is what they call cardiovascular diseases. You know, cardiovascular disease, as the name called disease, is not a particular disease. It's a group of disease, a collection of diseases that cause this death. And the cause, how does it do? It affects the heart and blocks the blood vessels. Now, this is what we have been told. Cardiovascular diseases are precipitated by our lifestyle. For instance, what we eat. It also goes to what we smoke and the type of exercise that we do, and of course, stress. Most often than not, the world have emphasized the first three: diet, smoking, and of course, exercise. But they have minimized the full cost of the highest number of deaths in the world, which is caused by stress. And stress can be handled through vacation. Therefore, what happens in the mind, it is Reno Dubos. This scholar once said that what happens in the mind of a person is always affected in the disease of the person's body. So what happens in the person's mind is affected in the disease of the person's body. So much that if the mind is not at peace, the body is affected. Therefore, my dear friends, stress is in the mind, and stress causes the following. It causes the blood vessels to constrict, it raises our blood pressure, and it elevates our heart rate. Can you imagine what stress causes? I repeat again, if you don't know now, stress, depression, social anxiety, what they cause in the mind, it causes if you have stress worrying you. Remember, we define social anxiety or stress as an alarm position in the body that sends message to the mind. And since the mind is a meaning-making machine, it works on information, and that's how the outcome is frustration, depression, anxiety. Some people even commit suicide. So what are we saying? We are saying that stress in the mind causes the blood vessels of a human body to constrict. When the blood vessels constrict, it raises our blood pressure, and then it elevates our heart rate. This is what actually leads to the highest cause of death worldwide. And so if you come from a culture where people do not often take vacation, I think I will do a special program on the differences between holidays, vacation, leave, and the day off. But I want to focus on vacation. Vacation is a medical interpretation of a long period of staying off from work. So it's vacation. Like I said, if I forget, someone should remind me in the comment section. I will do a special edition on the differences between holidays, that's holidays singular, holidays plural. I'll do a vacation, leave, and day off. And we'll look at the understanding from the American culture and the British culture, and even of course the Ngi culture in Cameroon. So please, if we forget, somebody should drop a comment, remind us in the comment section. We'll do a special edition on these 5 different types: holidays, vacation, leave, and day off. What are we saying? We are saying that the absence of vacation, it will cause people to fall sick, and it's one of the leading causes of death in the world. Take it or leave that. Please do your findings. Now, we want to look at it, and we began by saying that there are factors that should cause somebody to desire to go on vacation. And we have 5 factors here. The factors are as follows. Factor number 1, where you work, if you suddenly start feeling a sense of exhaustion, you feel that you are being exhausted, you frequently get tired, and you don't really enjoy what you are doing, and you continually feeling of emotional and physical exhaustion, if you feel exhausted emotionally, physically, frequently, it is a pointer that you are going towards stress, you are developing the feeling of burnout, and be careful because of depression. The second point is depersonalization. You get the point? In depersonalization means that you start going through certain emotions and start feeling detached and worried. You start feeling as if you know yourself. Sometimes I remember when we were younger, somebody would say that it's like this, no my hand. It's like this, no my hand. It's like local wood, it's no longer my hand. When you start feeling that in the entire body, you start feeling as if you are detached from your body. Like there's there's something going on with your body. You start thinking, start looking towards the idea of that you may be developing going towards the burnout. You may need to take a vacation. The third point is feeling of ineffectiveness. The job they usually do before, and you felt that you were succeeding, suddenly you realize that you are doing that same job and you are not feeling successful, and you are not having a feeling of satisfaction. You see, so now you now realize that it is good for you to recreate, to take time, because you don't feel accomplished. Why should you be working where you don't feel accomplished? You must feel accomplished where you are working. That's what we are saying. If you don't feel accomplished where you are working, then there is a problem. So you must feel accomplished where you work. The third point is high frustration intolerance. You see, high frustration intolerance is signs that there is something wrong with our system, with our emotions. You see, it is hitting that. Let me paraphrase this scholar, Reinhold Niebuhr, and the Alcoholics Anonymous. They said that people that need vacation may not recognize that one. Once you realize that you cannot, I want to paraphrase Reinhold Niebuhr. Most people know him, and of course the Alcoholics Anonymous. People that may need vacation are people that have these two particular characteristics. According to Reinhold Niebuhr, I paraphrase him. One, the first one is that those that can do some, these are people who don't realize that there are two main sources of problems that we are likely to encounter in the world. As human beings, we are likely to encounter two main types of problems. One, those that you can do something about, and two, those that you cannot do anything about. If you cannot realize these two differences, therefore there is a sign that you are going towards the issue, you are suffering from a type of burnout, and you may need a vacation. So you must realize that in these two things, there are some that the one day you can do something about, you can be able to influence it, you can be able to change it, you can be able to make a contribution. But the ones that you cannot do anything about, you should learn to accept it and tolerate it the way it is. That's what we are trying to say here. That's the logic. Try to accept it as it is and see how you can move on with that same situation. There is nothing you can do. Yeah. There's nothing you can do with it. That's what we are trying to say. Now, the fifth one is quick to blame others. Those that may need vacation are those that are they are specialists in the blame game. When there is a problem, they easily blame other people and apportion the blame to other people. They are not capable of taking responsibility or accepting that they are wrong. Why? Because their mind is disturbed. Their mind is worried. They are stressed. They are tired. You cannot be walking through hours without you taking a rest. And so they feel ashamed to say they are wrong. Most of it because subconsciously they are disturbed, they don't have peace. So to take responsibility is not their portion. It's not their, let me talk like African, to accept fault is a problem to them. They all want to apportion blame to other people. My dear friends, so this is what we're trying to explain. And therefore, looking at this, what then can we say is the essence of taking a vacation? Yes, the vacation period is a period of recreation. It's a period of distraction. It's a period that you have to stay away. It's a period that you want to pick up. So in reality, no, I don't think that it is sound for the value of a vacation to be judged by how much was spent in that vacation. This is what the research has shown. I think the value of a of a vacation should be based on the essence of that vacation. If you were going out because you find yourself being burned out and you wanted to have a distraction from your work, once that one is achieved, you have gotten the best vacation at that period. If the vacation was for you to move out and then discover something new, it wasn't really burnout, you want to go something new, and then you realize that you are able to achieve that, then you have the best vacation. That's why I started to be corrected. If they remember, we talk about burnout, we name the 5 things. There are 5 things that may push you to vacation. 1, a sense of exhaustion. 2, a sense of depersonalization. 3, feelings of ineffectiveness. 4, high spirit of high frustration, intolerance. And 5, quick to blame others. That's the blame game. Now, if you are able to manage this, you can still go on vacation. The second one is going on vacation as a means of discovery. You can still go on vacation to discover. So at the end of the day, one person that decided to go to Zanzibar in Tanzania, another person went to Achangi in Cameroon, another person went to Seychelles, and someone else went to Dubai, and someone else have gone to Italy, Switzerland, Sweden, to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Zambia. So long as the essence of the vacation is achieved, you have the best vacation. So to be honest, it does not really sound scholarly to argue the value of a vacation based on how much was spent, because vacation is not meant to display extravagance, display wealth. It is meant for you to achieve a goal. If when people start arguing on the whose vacation is more important because of the amount they spend, the problem is that perhaps we copy the idea of vacation from others without knowing why they went on vacation. If you know why they went on vacation, if I thought the vacation was meant to display cash, and okay, that's a different ball game. So we should understand that we don't just go on vacation because we want to. We go on vacation because there is a reason for it. There is something we want to achieve, and that's to either to regain ourselves, to develop love again for our job, to become more effective again, to love ourselves back. My dear friend, I want to encourage all this day. Please, do you work somewhere? If you do not take vacation, then you are making a mistake. If you do not take holiday, you are making a mistake. If you do not take a leave, you are making a mistake. If you do not take a day off, you are making a mistake. I know some people are saying, how can I leave the work? I'll miss money. No. We said that 31% of the leading cause of the entire world comes from one particular form of sickness. 31% of the highest cause of death in the world come from one particular form of sickness, and it is called cardiovascular disease. And we also said that cardiovascular disease is not a particular disease, but it's a group of diseases. And doctors have advised us that we should be careful with many things, because these are the leading cause. These are leading cause of things that provoke cardiovascular disease. Number 1 is what we eat, our diet. Number 2 is what we smoke, the smoking. Number 3 is lack of exercises. And number 4, that many people don't talk about it is stress. And so today we are handling the stress part. We will leave the first part for another occasion, the stress part. And you can actually handle the issue of stress by you going on regular vacation. Did you hear that? I said regular vacation. Vacation should not be a one-time issue. No. It should be something that is regular. You always go on vacation. You make a program. Like I said, we'll work more on this vacation issue, because research has shown that people, the other day I have a friend they call my teacher. She's a Christian in CWF PCC Copenhagen. So she put a message in her status. Those who know me, I don't joke with status messages. So it seemed as if the next day was supposed to be her vacation, and then she put a message in her status. A long time ago, she said that she has a wonderful feeling, that the feeling that you have on the day before your vacation, the day before your day that you are not working, midday off, maybe vacation, the feeling that you have on the day before the day that you are not working or you're off from work is more interesting than the day that you're off itself. Did you get that? So in another way, I learned, some scholars have argued that once you have a regular period of vacation, The period prior to your vacation, you give your best at your work, and colleagues can testify, because your spirit is ready to go and rest. You are renewed. No matter how difficult the work is, you don't feel it. The second one is that once people come back from vacation, the post-vacation experience, once they bring maybe pictures, videos, and they are sharing with their friends, and they start their friends are making nice comments, it relieves the vacation experience. And so much that this experience may last for about 4, 5 to 6 months until your next vacation. In other words, you can be very, very effective at your work with the feeling that you have that vacation is still coming, the feeling of vacation itself, and the feeling after that, people say nice about your vacation, and you are happy to wait for the next vacation. Have you been working somewhere? When was the last time you went for vacation? I encourage you, my dear friends, please make a habit to go on vacation. Make a habit to discover something nice. If you see behind my back, I have JYSK. It's a supermarket, and that's where we came around. Since we were on vacation, we came to do some shopping. And that supermarket, they actually sell nice furniture. Look at the one that I'm sitting on. You can see the price of the furniture. You can see. So I'm advertising this for those who want to buy their furnitures. Good furnitures, you can always come here and you get a good furnitures. It is found almost all over the world. This company, I mean, mainland Europe. The JYSK, yes, yes. So you can always enjoy it. JYSK is a nice company for us. You can see for yourself. They have nice chairs that last longer. They even have vacation chairs that you can relax there. So my dear friends, vacation is a good time for you to discover something new. Don't relent.